attend here. It's very good, man. And I'm amazed how many people have come to this festival, because I know that in this economy, tickets for things such as music festivals aren't cheap for men. For women, same price they've always been, eh? Women don't pay for things like this. Basically, women are a bunch of cunts. Women don't pay for shit. If you're a girl and you know how much drinks cost in bars, then you're fucking ugly. My birthday's on Valentine's Day, so even on my fucking birthday I'm buying some bitch dinner. If I'm in a nice restaurant, I'm with a nice girl and the check comes and I put the credit card down, she'll do the purse grab. And if I go, no, it's okay, she's very quick to give up on that argument. Other arguments she can keep going for fucking years. But that one she's ever so gracious about. This is why I think I'd like to be gay. I think gay would be a good move for me. I wouldn't enjoy the sex, I'd have to get through the sex. I would have a cock in my mouth with tears streaming down my face. And as the jizz hit the back of my throat, I'd be thinking of my happy place. But it'd be worthwhile just so I could split the occasional bill. That's why gay guys are happy, and that's why lesbians are fucking miserable. Lesbians are fucking miserable people because they have to hang out with women all day. It must be fucking horrible. They must just be sitting there at dinner going, I'm not going to pay for that bitch. I've just worn my best plaid shirt and shaved my head. She better treat me like a princess. Now, if there's any lesbians in the room, and I assume there's not because laughter's not your thing. But if there is, I'd like to apologise for that last joke. But if you hate men so much, stop trying to look like them. You'd never see a Jew dressed as a Nazi. But see, you know what I'm talking about. They're just not fun lesbians. I don't care how homophobic you are. If you're having a dinner party and a flamboyant gay man shows up, you get kind of excited. You're like, oh, excellent, a gay guy, strap yourself in, this is going to be fun. But if a lesbian shows up, you're like, ah, fuck me. All I wanted to do was relax and play Pictionary. Ah, she's drawing something political. You can't even point them out, and they've got to be the most obvious people in the fucking world. If you meet two dykes and go, excuse me, are you lesbians, they get fucking angry at you. But not gay guys. You meet gay guys and go, excuse me, are you gay guys? And they go, guilty, because gay guys fucking love being gay. The word gay comes from happy. They like fucking men in the ass so much, they've called it happy. I have been a heterosexual my entire life. I would not call the experience happy. Tell you another reason why it must be awesome to be a gay guy. It must be wonderful to be in a relationship where if your partner's being a dickhead, you can punch him in the face. Hasn't that got to give your relationship a whole new dimension? I can't tell you the amount of arguments I've had with women that could have been solved a lot quicker with a punch to the head. While I'm on the subject of domestic violence, it's a horrible thing, of course it is, and but have you ever met a woman who thinks she's unlucky with men, and she's like, oh, I've always been unlucky with men, I've been married 4 times, and all my husbands beat me? And you're like, really? They all beat you. 1, 2, 3, fucking 4. They all beat you. Someone doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. I'm a tolerant man. I'll give anyone 3, but 4, good chance you're a button pusher. Now I live in America now. I lived out in the UK for about 8, 9 years. I'm obviously Australian. I do a lot of gigs out in Iraq and Afghanistan, entertain the troops. I've been out there. I did it for money. mission anymore. They've chosen to be there. And the American troops are fucked in the head. The British ones are alright, man. You meet an American soldier and go, why are you in Iraq? And he'll go, because of freedom. Because of 9/11. And to give the Iraqis the democracy that we cherish so much in America. Thank you for asking. You meet a British soldier and go, why are you in Iraq? And he'll go, didn't do good at school. That's a vastly different emotion. Now, the first time I went out to Iraq, they flew me and my manager in a passenger plane into Kuwait. Now, it turns out that Kuwait is a regular country that anyone can visit. Right? Then this military truck picks me and my manager up and drives us across the border into Iraq and drops us off, and then that truck fucks off. So me and my manager are standing in the middle of the desert of a war-torn country. We can't see anything on the horizon. And I turn to my manager and go, good booking, fuckface. And then this helicopter comes in over the horizon and lands in front of us. The blades are still going. This soldier runs off and goes, excuse me, are you Jim Jeffries? And I was like, what other white cunt are you looking for in the desert at this exact location, big guy? And then he hands me my bulletproof vest and my helmet. Now obviously he's wearing his bulletproof vest and his helmet. His are camouflaged, mine, blue. And I said, why do I have a blue vest and helmet? He said, that's so the enemy know you're a civilian. I'm like, does the enemy give a shit? That's my main concern. Because I've never been a sniper. But every time I got off the helicopter, I was surrounded by soldiers protecting me. If I was a sniper, I'd be like, the cut in blue looks important. Right? So we got in the helicopter, right? I'm sitting here, got two soldiers sitting next to me there. My manager's sitting there, he's got two soldiers sitting next to him there. There's two soldiers in the cockpit, there's a big door open next to me there, there's another big door. That door's got a soldier with a gun on a hinge, right, with bullets coming out of it like that thing that Chewbacca wears. And we take off, and off we go to Baghdad. And as we hit the border of the city, I hear a great big bang! And these two small flares shoot out from the small wings of the helicopter, followed by a trail of smoke. And then the helicopter goes... Now the reason they do this is, when they get over the danger area, if there's a heat-seeking missile, it'll be distracted by the flares, and then the helicopter will fly out of range. Very clever. Now, they never told me this was happening. As far as I'm concerned, the wings have just exploded. And we're now plummeting to our death. But it's nice to know how you react under pressure, because I reacted thusly by vomiting over my lovely blue vest, ironically making it more camouflage than it was before, and yelling out, "We're going down!" The pilot, the gunner, the soldiers, they all start pissing themselves laughing. They're all high-fiving. It turns out they've been waiting for this joke for fucking months. I'm cleaning up vomit off myself going, you guys, that was pretty good. Thank you for defending my freedom. And I was sitting there feeling all queasy, cleaning vomit off myself. And I'm looking out the door over Baghdad. By the way, Baghdad, beautiful city, untouched. And I look out the ground and I see a little Arab fella with a handgun shooting up at the helicopter, just once again I freak out. We fired! The gunner's pissing himself laughing. He's laughing even harder than he was before. He's laughing so hard he stopped doing his job. He's killed over holding his stomach. The gun's dangling out the hinge. And I'm like, what's your fucking problem? And he's like, Jim, you're going to have to calm down. This is a military helicopter with a bulletproof bottom. That's a handgun. We're so high up the bullets can't even reach us. They just sort of go... And then I jokingly said, I bet our bullets can reach him. And he went, oh yeah. And the little cunt died. And the Inspector cheer on that. And I was just saying, mate. Everyone knows how to resuscitate a person. You turn the body on the side, you put the finger in the mouth, you make sure they haven't swallowed the tongue. Then you put them on the back and you tilt the head up to make sure there's a clear channel of air that way. Then you pinch the nose. Now that's where the problem came in. Because even when you've heard the rumours, it's got to be fucking shocking when that thing snaps off his face. And you're like, oh, fuck me! There's a hole in his head! I know, but it's still unexpected! I have to block the airwaves. Do I palm it? Do I shut his mouth and blow through the nasal cavity? You can only fit a child's cock in this thing! Have I just offended fucking metalheads? Are you serious? No! Cut it. Just checking. You know what else pissed me off about that prick? He's always going on about the environment and his earth songs and how we should save the planet and all that type of bullshit. Well, Michael Jackson can suck my dick if he thinks that I'm going to use energy efficient light bulbs while he had a fun park in his front yard. Really? You're riding around your house in fucking go-karts and did I leave my TV on standby? And leaving your TV on standby, it's a load of fucking shit. Turn your lights off, mate. I've been to Vegas, right? You're not the problem. I've seen the fucking problem. Fuck the world. Let's fucking take this fucking ship down to the bottom. Fuck the next generation. It's all about us. Because we can't do anything. It's not up to us as individuals. It's up to big companies and things like that to stop using power. You turning your fucking TV off standby is like going up to the bushfires in Australia with a cup of water and going, I've done my bit. Now I appreciate if we all simultaneously get our cup of water and go, the fire will go out. But the problem is there'll always be some rich cunt standing next to the fire with his cup of water going, my God, it's hot here. I do live in LA now. I do auditions for movies and shit like that. The first time I went for an audition in LA, I never fucking been to one. I went along, I learned my lines and everything. I met this girl in the corridor who was like a seasoned actress, and I was chatting to her for a bit, and her name was Carla, and we were flirting and getting along really well. I went and read the script, I did okay, and then later on that afternoon I get a call back saying they really like you, they want you to come back in. So I come back in, and now I'm reading this script with this girl that I met in the corridor called Carla, right? And we have great on-screen chemistry and stuff like that. And afterwards I said to her, I said, Carla, do you have any taxi cab numbers? I got to get to your next audition. And she goes, where are you trying to get to? And I said, Santa Monica. And she went, I'll give you a lift. Now please note at this stage of the story, I didn't ask for the lift. We go down to the car. She gets in, she unwinds my window, she looks out and goes, Jim, what's your full name? And I went, Jim Jeffries. And she went, wait there. Then she called her mum up and said, hi mum, it's Carla. I just met a really nice boy at the audition today and I'm going to give him a lift. But in case I get raped or murdered, his name's Jim Jeffries. So if you don't hear from me in an hour, assume something has happened and call the cops. Get in, Jim! So I get into the car. We got like a 15-mile drive. I say fucking nothing for the first 5 miles. I just look forward. Then eventually I turn to her and go, you just made this rape really awkward. She fucking freaks out. She slams on foot on the brakes, she skids off the highway, she starts slapping at me. I'm grabbing her wrist now, feel kind of rapey and I didn't want to. And I'm like, you up with the lift? I ain't after the fucking lift. You seem more concerned in solving this crime than preventing it. So I raped her to teach her a lesson. I was having make a bet with Jared Christmas before we came out your MC that I could make you guys sing a song, but we have to choose a song that we're all happy with. No, well, I'm thinking Mandy by Barry Manilow or the theme song from Cheers. Will you all sing the theme song from Cheers? You're not going to leave me hanging. I never get a chance to do this in front of 5,000 people. Does everyone know the words? Yes! Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always acting. You want to go where people